And once again, I want to say greetings to each and every one of you, Aquaba, and welcome. Welcome to another round of the Conscious Roster Report here on LIB Radio, LIB TV, here on livinginblack.com. My name is Keely Wadu, aka the Conscious Roster. Weekday mornings, you and I get together live. We come at you from 9 a.m. Pacific time. That's 12 noon Eastern time. 5 p.m. GMT, and 8 p.m. East Africa time. We get together with you and we deal with culture, consciousness, historical perspective, entertainment, economics, education, health, labor, law, politics, religion, family, conflict, future studies, all areas of human interactivity and development. Today's date is Tuesday, the 30th day of September, 2025 in the Western calendar. This corresponds to the year 6265 in the Kemetic calendar, to which we've realigned our cultural clock. Welcome to the 7th millennium. You have found your family in a peaceful place here on LIB Radio, LIB TV, here on livinginblack.com. What a joy, what a joy, what a joy it is to be with you today. I think I have a compelling topic for discussion. I hope you are interested in it. I trust that you will be interested in it because, quite simply, this does signal a historical shift in human evolution. Today's topic: increasing sperm count from an historical decline. Let me go right into the topic for today. I've got a lot of research on the table. I hope you find it to be compelling. If you do send us a note, say hello, greet your global LIB family. This is your family as it is my family. In 2017, author Shanna Swan and her team of researchers completed a major study. They found that for the past 4 decades, sperm levels among men in Western countries have dropped by more than 50%. More than 50%. Sperm levels. They came to this conclusion after examining 185 studies involving close to 45,000 healthy men. The result sent shockwaves around the globe, but the story didn't end there. It turns out that our sexual development is changing in broader ways for both men and women, and even other species, and that the modern world is on pace to become an infertile one in the near future. Today, we explore this story. And this sounds outrageous, doesn't it? It should sound outrageous. I've got a piece of video up, and I did put the piece of video up on my Facebook page. I'm going to put it up here for my Rumble listeners as well. And I'm going to put it up for my YouTube listeners. I'm going to do the best I can to keep these links going in real time all day today. This is a short piece of video. It doesn't have a soundtrack to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be reading the text that's up on the video in real time. And it's just about 1 minute, 22 seconds long. Let's go ahead and share this video. The world is facing an impending fertility crisis, experts warn. Low sperm counts due to chemicals that disrupt hormones are threatening human survival. If the rate of loss continues, the median sperm count could reach 0 by 2024. Endocrine disrupting chemicals are playing havoc. I'm going to slow this down a little bit because it's too important to speed up. So I'm going to just pause these at the various points and read them. First panel. The world is facing an impending fertility crisis, experts warn. Low sperm counts due to chemicals, endocrine disrupting chemicals that disrupt hormones, are threatening human survival, says epidemiologist Shanna Swan. If the rate of loss continues, the median sperm count could hit 0 by 2024, Swan says. That means infertility, and this is due to the men. Endocrine disrupting chemicals are playing havoc with sexual and reproductive development, her team reported. Chemicals such as perfluoroalkyl substances, PFAS, phthalates, and parabens have been widely found in people's blood and urine. The chemicals are found everywhere on Earth in a variety of items, including plastic, flooring, and personal hygiene objects. The chemicals can increase or decrease normal hormonal levels. Swan's findings were known since 2017, when she wrote a paper that examined 185 stories. Let's continue. Of nearly 43,000 men in Western societies, total sperm counts fell 59% from 1973 to 2011. 59% decline from 1973 to 2011. That's under 45 years. The chemicals are also shrinking the size of the penis and testes, she says. Women are also experiencing diminishing fertility. Around the world, the number of births per woman has fallen from 5 in 1960 to 2.4 in 2018. In Korea, South Korea, it's been even more dramatic, falling from 6.6 childbirths per woman in 1960 to, I think it's 1.2 currently. A woman in her 20s is less fertile than her grandmother was at age 35, Swan wrote. I'm going to repeat that. That's shocking. A woman in her 20s is less fertile than her grandmother was at age 35, Swan wrote. While her findings have been published for years, few policy changes have come to pass, she says. That's why she wrote the book, Swan Says. And again, this is absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. And I need to know, are you in the house today? Are you listening? Are you paying attention? I do see some numbers. I do see a couple of people have hit the like button for today's video, but I tell you, this is shocking. This is stunning. I have known about this since the early 1990s, when I was documenting the decline of human fertility around the world. I came across two books that were very, very helpful. The first was published in the early 1960s, and it was entitled, it's up here on this shelf, or is it? It's not on that shelf. But it was written by, what's her name, 1960 book. A very shocking book. I'll think of it in a second. The second book came out in 1992 by Theo Colburn, Our Stolen Future. And the first book was called Silent Spring. I can't remember the name of the author of Silent Spring. But I'm going to share the link to the new book. I'm going to obviously have to get the new book myself by Shanna Swan. Let's go into the research for today. The book is entitled Countdown: How Our Modern World is Threatening Sperm Counts, Altering Male and Female Reproductive Development, and Imperiling the Future of the Human Race, by Shanna Swan and Stacy Colino. Published February 23, 2021. And the link to the book, I have the book, is up on Amazon. Here, let me give this, I'm going to give you this link in 2 parts, and you will be able to find these links on my Facebook page for today. But I'm going to put it up here in 2 parts. First the title, and then the link. And let's go ahead and proceed from here. I hope you find today's conversation compelling. This is real. This is all, unfortunately, all too real. And we have seen it. I used to work back in the early 1990s when this was taking place. I used to work in a sperm production facility. It was a bull stud where we collected sperm for use in bovine artificial insemination. And at that time, I did a lot of research into not only bovine sperm, but also human sperm. And this is taking place. Of course, I have just turned 70 years old, but I have monitored my personal sperm count. Yes, I grabbed it, put it under a microscope, and monitored my personal sperm count. And I will have to admit that is, of course, sperm motility and quantity has somewhat diminished. Because I wanted to have children well into my 70s. So on that note, let's just use the research and let's continue forward. Let me ask you, brothers out there, are you concerned about all of this? And I do have the name of the first book, or do I not? I don't, but let's go forward. I'm going to go back to the book. Here's a description that's up on Amazon from the book Countdown: How Our Modern World is Threatening Sperm Counts, Altering Male and Female Reproductive Development, and Imperiling the Future of the Human Race. In the tradition of Silent Spring by Rachel Carson, that's the name of the author, Rachel Carson, 1963, Silent Spring. In the tradition of Silent Spring and the Sixth Extinction, an urgent, quote, disturbing, empowering, and essential book, unquote, about the ways in which chemicals in the modern environment are changing and endangering human sexuality and fertility on the grandest scale, from renowned epidemiologist Shanna Swan. In 2017, author Shanna Swan and her team of researchers completed a major study. They found that over the past 4 decades, sperm levels among men in Western countries have dropped by more than 50%. They came to this conclusion after examining 185 studies involving close to 45,000 healthy men. The result sent shockwaves around the globe. But the story didn't end there. It turns out our sexual development is changing in broader ways for both men and women, and even other species, that the modern world is on pace to become an infertile one. How and why could this happen? What is hijacking our fertility and our health? Countdown unpacks these questions, revealing what Swan and other researchers have learned about how both lifestyle and chemical exposures are affecting our fertility, sexual development, potentially including the increase in gender fluidity, meaning, yeah, what we are witnessing right now. Gender fluidity and general health as a species. Engagingly explaining the science and repercussions of these worldwide threats and providing simple and practical guidelines for effectively avoiding chemical goods from water bottles to shaving cream, both as individuals and societies. Countdown is staggering in its findings. Written that quote from Eric Brockovich, writing in The Guardian, and will serve as an awakening, the New York Times Book Review said. From one reviewer says the following, and this is from one comment that I got in reviews of the book. Asked the question, why is this happening? The core culprit, she submits, are endocrine disruptors, drugs, plastics, phthalates, forever chemicals that we've been manufacturing and circulating into our environment and bodies since especially World War II. She presents her argument in a highly digestible format with strong evidence, decades of meticulous research, and caution about how to interpret the research. This is how you wish every academic would communicate complicated work to the general public, unquote. So we're going to start to talk and focus on reversing this decline in sperm mobility. And not sperm mobility, but sperm count, mobility, and integrity. Now, I have a short list here of 7 items that are said to be good for increasing sperm count. Short list. But I must say on this short list, unless we're getting organic food that is non-contaminated, and 2 of these items on this short list are seafoods, and we do know seafoods are contaminated, especially those that are close to the shores, then we are out of the frying pan into the fire. Number 1 on the list is walnuts. And we're going to go deeper into the same list and expand it in a little bit. Walnuts contain omega-3, antioxidants, and essential fatty acids. Number 2, pomegranate juice. Number 3, cooked tomatoes with their lycopene. Lycopene raises testosterone levels in men. Number 4 on the list is a seafood, oysters, including the zinc, and that the oysters do raise testosterone. Number 5 on the list is kiwi. It's got vitamin C. Number 6, spinach, which is rich in folate. Number 7, salmon, rich in omega-3 fatty acids. And then the comment that ties all of these together, if nature didn't make it, don't take it. If nature didn't make it, don't take it. Let me push that quote up because that's a very important quote. If nature didn't make it, don't you take it. Let me see, do I have anybody in my listening audience today? I would love it if you could check in. I do see you, my brother, Ed Mack. It's always a pleasure to be with you, brother Ed Mack. What do you think? Ed Mack says, Grand Rising. What do you think, brother Ed, about what we have on the table today? Are you concerned that maybe you may not have great-grandchildren? You may not have grandchildren. We're talking about in 4 decades, the whole nature of human reproduction has changed. We've not only seen the introduction of gender fluidity, but we've also seen the introduction of these plastic compounds, thousands of them. Give me your opinion. I'd love to hear your opinion, brother Ed. And thank you, Brother Ed, for being here. You are a good, reliable partner to LIB Radio and to your global family. Let's keep going. We have much more research up. I'm going to put up 7 foods that boost male fertility. I'm going to put that video up right now so you can see that. The video is here. 7 foods that boost male fertility. And let me pause it. It's paused already. I'm going to put it up on the screen. Share screen. 7 foods that boost male fertility. I'm going to increase the size of this. I have to put it on the screen first. Add to stage. Bear with me. A lot of steps of putting these things up. And I do believe that this does have an audio to it. If it doesn't, I'll read it through the second time it plays. So here we go. 7 foods that boost male fertility.
If you're struggling with low sperm count or poor motility, these 7 foods can help you. 1. Walnuts. They're packed with plant-based omega-3s and antioxidants. Just a handful a day can make sperm better in shape, count, and how well they move. 2. Pomegranate juice. 1 glass a day can boost the total number of moving sperm by over 60%. 3. Cooked tomatoes. These are a top source of lycopene, which helps protect sperm DNA from damage and supports normal sperm shape. 4. Oysters. They're full of zinc. Just 6 oysters can raise testosterone levels and increase sperm count. 5. Kiwis. Rich in vitamin C, they protect sperm from stress and help them move better. 6. Spinach. It's loaded with natural folate, which helps with healthy sperm production and lowers the risk of genetic problems. 7. Salmon. It's rich in omega-3 fatty acids. 2 servings a week can improve how well sperm move and their overall quality. If nature didn't make it, don't take it. If you're struggling with low sperm count or poor...
If nature didn't make it, don't take it. I thought that was pretty informative. And let me share the link to that so you will have access to that as well. 7 foods that boost male fertility. And I'm going to copy that link, paste it here on for my YouTube listeners. I'm going to paste it for my Rumble listeners. And Bassett Chard just entered the chat, and I'm going to ban him for all time. And he is banned forever, as he made some very rude comments. Delete this message. I'm going to delete all of his messages. That's what happens when we open up for the public. I'm going to delete muted users. He's deleted, but I do want to delete all of his messages. So delete all of his messages. Sorry about that. I don't even want anyone to read what he has written, what she or it has written. So almost finished deleting them. And there we go. All right. He's banned and he is deleted. I apologize to everyone for someone else. But that just goes to show you there's some sick puppies out here. So let's keep going forward. Where we at? In fact, I should not only delete it, but I should report him and mute user forever. So he's gone forever. We continue here on LIB Radio. This next article, this is shocking to those of you and I who might have thought otherwise. And I do see my brother Daoudi is in the house. Great to have you always in the house. And I'm going to paste up this link, 7 foods that boost male fertility. And I'm going to post this other link up here on the website. And there was one more video that I had up a little bit earlier. And the other video is right here. Bear with me. There's a lot of links. I pulled up a whole bunch of links for today. And there was one more, and then I'm going to go forward. The other link is the other video. Paste that up on Facebook. And let's continue. Okay. Next up, the article is entitled, this is shocking, Evidence for Decreasing Sperm Count in African Population from 1965 to 2015. Written by Pallav Segupta et al., African Health Sciences, dated June 17, 2017. I'm going to paste up this link. The long link goes on the Facebook. And the shorter links, I'm just going to paste up. Well, I'll have to paste it up in 2 parts. So here is the first part, which is the title. Paste that up on YouTube as well. And then I'm going to paste up the link to this article. And is this too much trouble? When I paste up the links and the titles, sometimes I paste up the abstracts to these articles as well. If it's too much trouble, you let me know. This is your LIB radio as well. I am administering it. And I want to know, because if I'm just wasting my time and wasting your time posting up links that you're never going to click on, you have to let me know, Ed. You're the only one talking to me today. So you get to be the one to make the executive decision for the entire family, my brother. I'm going to read the title of the article and go into the article. Evidence for Decreasing Sperm Count in African Population from 1965 to 2015. So that's a period of 50 years, written by Pallav Segupta et al. From African Health Sciences, June 17, 2017. Abstract. The purpose. This meta-analysis follows our previous reports. Those documented an overall 57% diminution in mean sperm count concentration around the globe over the past 35 years and 32.5% decline in past 50 years in European population. Attempts to report the declining trend of sperm concentrations in African population between 1965 and 2015. The methods used in the course of retrieval of data following MOOSE guidelines and PRISMA, PRISMA checklist, we found a total of 14 studies that have been conducted during that period on altering sperm concentration in the African male. Again, when examining them in the Western, across the West, Shanna Swan found 185 studies. Here are 14 of those studies. The results. Following analysis of the data, a time-dependent decline of sperm concentration and an overall 72.6% decrease in mean sperm concentration was noted in the past 50 years, 72.6%. The major matter of concern is the present mean concentration is very near to WHO cutoff value of 2010 of 15 times 106 per milliliter. Several epidemic diseases, genital tract infection, pesticides, and heavy metal toxicity, regular consumption of tobacco and alcohol are reported as predominant causative factors. Conclusion. This comprehensive evidence-based meta-analysis and systematic review concisely presents the evidence of decreased sperm concentration in the African male over past 50 years, with possible causative factors to serve the scientific research zone related to male reproductive health. Summary from the article. The current meta-analysis with pertinent evidence reports an overall 73% decline in sperm concentration in African men over the past 50 years, and the current concentration is very near to WHO cutoff value of 2010, which is a major issue of concern. It also explains the major possible causes of the declining trend: poorly treated sexually transmitted infections, STIs, and hormonal abnormalities. Consumption of excess of alcohol and tobacco smoking are reported as the major causes. But according to the published papers describing the link factors of male infertility in Africa, exposure to pesticides and heavy metals are the principal triggers of decreased sperm concentration. However, as more than one factor is involved in this decreasing trend, correlation with a single health factor is difficult to establish. Conceivably, in the future, with the development of more sensitive biomarkers, we will be able to relate these factors with decreasing sperm concentration precisely. What is being reported here, and there's no reason for me to doubt the veracity of the sources, 73% decline among African continental men. That's pretty serious. That's very, very serious. Let's keep going. The disappearing sperms. Analysis of reports published between 1980 and 2015 by Pillai Sengupta. This is another article by the same author, submitted by Pillai Sengupta, Sulagna Dutta, and Elzbieta Krajewski Kulak. This from the American Journal of Men's Health, April 19, 2016. Let me put up the link to the article, and if you're interested, you'll find the title. It's not going to be hard to find. Put up that link here on Rumble. And I have a good sized audience, but no one is speaking to me today. So we're going to do the best we can to at least convince you. Hit the like button. Good sized audience who's not talking. Can you hit the like button? I think you can. Let's do the best we can. Going forward, where am I? I am over here. Article is entitled The Disappearing Sperms, Analysis of Reports Published Between 1980 and 2015. Abstract. Reports regarding the changes in sperm concentration in different countries of the world are inconsistent. Furthermore, the reports that sprung up from specific epidemiological and experimental examinations did not include data of prior studies or geographical variations. The current study, following a previous report of massive fall in semen volume over the past 33 years, attempts to delineate the trend of altering sperm concentrations and factors responsible for this by reviewing articles published from 1980 to July 2015 with geographic differences. The current study identified an overall decline of 57% diminution in mean sperm concentration over the past 35 years, which, when analyzed for each geographical region, identified a significant decline in North America, Europe, Asia, and Africa. An increasing trend of sperm concentration was identified only, an increasing trend of sperm concentration was identified only in Australia. The association of male age with such a trend is reported. The authors also correlated male fertility with sperm concentration. Thus, this comprehensive evidence-based literature review aims to concisely and systematically present the available data on sperm concentration from 1980 to 2015, as well as to statistically analyze the same and correlate male health with the declining pattern of sperm count in a single specific review to serve the scientific research zone related to reproductive health. It points to the threat of male infertility in times ahead. It was a very extensive article. I went down to the conclusion. The current study with strong experimental evidences extracted by analyzing multitudinous studies reports a declining trend in sperm concentration over the past 35 years, with perceptions of the reasons of such deterioration in male reproductive health. These variations of sperm concentration are observed by taking into account the different geographical regions. The outcome of this review is a systematic, concisely arranged scientific report on sperm concentration and the factors involved from 1980 to 2015 from all over the world. Statistical analysis of significant declining trend of sperm concentration over the said time period and correlation of male health with the declining pattern of sperm count trend considering the age of an individual. With the development of more biomarkers to relate age with sperm concentrations, and with upcoming studies investigating the causes of the decreasing quality of sperm parameters, greater knowledge could be developed to explore the possible remedies to overcome this expanding threat of infertility to the next generations. Whew, I got to send this one to my daughters who are raising young men to caution them to everything that's in this article, Because quite simply, I do want great grandchildren. I want to watch my great grandchildren grow up, play with them, have a wonderful time. And my great grandchildren. Why not? Why not? The next article is entitled "The Question of Declining Sperm Density Revisited: An Analysis of 101 Studies Published 1934 to 1996, written by Shanna Swan, E.P. Elkin, and L. Finster. This from Environmental Health Perspective magazine, October 2000. So let me copy this one, paste it over here for YouTube, and hopefully that all fits in YouTube. No, it didn't all fit. Let me try it one more time. Just the title and then the link here. Let me just put up the title here on Rumble. And then I'll put up the link to the article. And here's what we have to share. And I'm also going to do the same thing, put up the title and the link on the Facebook Live video. I did push all of these up. On my Facebook page one time, but I didn't push these up in the live video. So some people will watch the live video and will want to forward it and share it with others as well. So I do encourage each and every one of you to do your part. Do your part. This is a crisis. This is catastrophic. The whole planet. They're talking about male infertility and perhaps going to zero in our grandchildren's generation, 4-5 decades from now. If we saw a 59% decline in 4 decades, or as much as a 73% decline in 5 decades in Africa, then we're talking about you and I will likely not be having great-grandchildren. The possibility of having great-grandchildren from this point on declines very, very rapidly. And we haven't even been considering this. Some people have. Rachel Carson considered it in the early 1960s. Theo Colburn considered it in the early 1990s. And now today, well, as of 2017, Shanna Swan was documenting it. We're going to do better, or we're not going to do it all. I guess for Bill Gates, that solves the population problem, right? Did you hit the like button for today's video? I bet you didn't. Let's go forward. Next article. The question of declining sperm density revisited, an analysis of 101 studies. Here is the abstract. In 1992, Carlson et al., and that's Rachel Carlson et al., reported a significant global decline in sperm density between 1938 and 1990. And she says there's evidence for decreasing quality of semen during the last 50 years. British Medical Journal, 1992. That was where it was published. We subsequently published a reanalysis of the studies included by Rachel Carlson et al. Swan et al. Have sperm densities declined? A reanalysis of global trend data. Environmental Health Perspective, 1997. In that analysis, we found significant declines in sperm density in the United States and Europe. Now don't cheer, because where are you living? In the United States and Europe. In that analysis, we found significant declines in sperm density in the United States and Europe. Australia, after controlling for abstinence time, age, percent of men with proven fertility, and specific collection method. The declines in sperm density in the United States, approximately 1.5% per year. The declines in sperm density declining 1.5% per year. In Europe, Australia, approximately 3% per year, were somewhat greater than the average decline reported by Carlson et al., approximately 1% per year. However, we found no decline in sperm density in non-Western countries, for which data were very limited. In the current study, we use similar methods to analyze an expanded set of studies. We added 47 English language studies published 1934 to 1996 to those we had analyzed previously. The average decline in sperm count was virtually unchanged from that reported previously by Carlson et al. Slope, technical stuff, background stuff. The slopes in the three geographic groupings were also similar to those we reported earlier. In North America, the slope was somewhat less than the slope we had found for the United States. Similarly, the decline in Europe was somewhat less than reported previously. As before, studies from other countries showed no trend. These results were consistent with those of Carlson et al. And our previous results, suggesting that the reported trends are not dependent on the particular studies included by Carlson et al., and that the observed trends reported previously for 1938 to 1990 are also seen in the data from 1934 to 1996. Sometimes male fertility is linked to sexual dysfunction, while other times it could be linked to semen quality. Some examples of this may include 1. Decreased sperm count, motility, or quality. 2. Decreased libido, also known as sex drive. 3. Erectile dysfunction. 4. Low hormone levels, such as testosterone and prolactin. And 5. Taking certain medications, such as steroids. While infertility is not always treatable, there are some things you can do to boost your chances of conceiving. There are things that we can do. There are things that we can do. I do see in the house, Shabaka is in the house. Greetings, Baba and LB family. I'm hearing great information that I will be sharing. Thank you. And Ed Max says, I'm afraid I'm going to miss out on the great grands. Children are having a very hard time even finding a mate. Intervene. You will have to intervene, Brother Ed. I tell you, I have my 3 grandchildren, and they are certainly worth it. I understand what you're talking about, Brother Ed. My 3 daughters, one of which is having a hard time finding a mate. The oldest of my 3 daughters found a mate. I loved the guy. She divorced him. And my youngest daughter found a mate, found an African mate, who turned out to be an abuser. She had a child by him, but turned out to be an abuser. And that was a whole lot of drama. But Ed, you want to intervene. I would suggest you and your daughters or children, your children, watch this video. And if you can watch it together with them, that would be great. If you need the reports, the information, I'll send it to you. Get the books. Silent Spring by Rachel Carson. Our Stolen Future by Theo Colbert. Theo Colburn. And then the most recent book is got a long title by Shanna Swan. I'm going to put up a link to that book here in just a little bit. Let me put up a link to the book. Where is the book? Book is, I did put up a link already. The Disappearing Sperms. No, that wasn't it. The title of the book was Countdown. How Our Modern World is Threatening Sperm Counts, Altering Human Reproductive Development. And here, I'm going to put this up once again. I'm going to put this down at the bottom of today's in the comment section, which means it won't be erased. It won't disappear when the program finishes for today. So down in the comment section, you will see a link to Shanna Swan's book, Countdown. I hope you can find it to be useful. Trust me, we're going to have great-grandchildren. Now, I do advise for everyone to live like I live. And let me show you the way that I live. Going back to the study, this next article is entitled, this is getting to solutions. Here are 10 science-backed lifestyle factors, foods, nutrients, and supplements to boost male fertility. Number 1, take D-aspartic acid supplements, DAA. And I do have DAA up over here. D-aspartic acid. I do have a link to it because I have had it before. I used to put it in my stem cell formula. It's a smoothie that I make, but I think I used it all up. So I'm going to go to Amazon.com, and I am logged in there. And I'm going to type in D-aspartic acid, DAA. And I do see it's there. Let me get the price on this. D-aspartic acid is relatively inexpensive. Let me find their overall pick. It's $14, $15. That's not bad at all. So D-aspartic acid, 3,000 milligrams per serving. And it comes down to 8 cents per. It's 180 capsules. And serving size is 4 capsules. So it's an intense 4 capsule serving size. I'm going to go ahead and add that to my shopping cart. And it is added to the cart. DAA is a form of aspartic acid, a type of amino acid that's sold as a dietary supplement. DAA is mainly present in certain glands, such as the testicles, as well as in semen and sperm cells. Some animal studies suggest that taking DAA supplements may increase testosterone levels, which is the male sex hormone that plays an essential role in male fertility. Similarly, a 2012 study involving males with infertility suggested that taking 2.66 grams of DAA for 3 months increased their testosterone levels up to 60% and sperm count and motility by up to 100%. The number of pregnancies also increased among their partners. However, the evidence is not consistent. For example, a 2015 study involving males with normal to high testosterone levels who practiced resistance training showed that DAA did not increase their testosterone level further and even reduced it at high doses. So that's DAA. Do your research and check it out. Hopefully, it will be useful for you as it has been for me. Number 2, exercise regularly. Research suggests that regular exercise activity will help boost testosterone levels and improve semen quality. That said, research on the best intensity levels and duration of extra physical activity for increased male fertility is mixed. In 2017, research found that high-intensity exercise may have a greater impact on semen quality. However, a 2023 review of research found that too much exercise may actually negatively affect male fertility. Now, I do engage in, I did this morning, high-impact interval training. So that was like walk briskly for 90 seconds and then run for 30 seconds. That's my HIIT routine. I do that 10 cycles of which, and then that's just one aspect of 3 different exercise periods I do per day. My third one will be coming up this early afternoon is push-ups. I do a lot of push-ups. I did 2 groups of 325 push-ups yesterday. That's a lot. I'm back. It has been since I was 68 years old 2 years ago when I set my record at 450 push-ups. And quite simply, I may be on track to match or exceed 450 push-ups in my 70th year. Learn more about, please do study and learn about why you should be exercising regularly. If you are not currently active and want to improve your fertility, speak with a healthcare professional. They could help you develop a physical activity plan, such as an exercise regimen that's right for you. Talk to me. I will guide you into this. You don't have to do 325 push-ups, but you got to do something. You can't be out here just flopping around. 3, get enough vitamin C. Vitamin C. Get enough vitamin C. Oxidative stress occurs when the body's level of reactive oxygen species, ROS, reach harmful levels. This may happen due to disease, older age, environmental pollutants, or not following a health-promoting lifestyle. Research suggests oxidative stress may affect sperm quality and quantity, leading to male infertility. Some evidence indicates that taking antioxidant supplements may help improve male fertility. More specifically, vitamin C supplements may help improve semen quality and partner pregnancy rate. That said, it's more important to note more research is needed to fully examine the role of antioxidants on male fertility. And I do take my vitamin C pretty regularly, resveratrol and others. I have a whole arsenal of anti-aging supplements over here in the corner. Number 4, relax and minimize stress. It's hard. Or it's not hard. It's hard to get in the mood when you're feeling stressed. But there might be more to it than not feeling up for sex. A 2020 study indicated that stress and burnout were associated with erectile dysfunction and reduced sexual satisfaction. Stress has also been linked with a reduction in sperm quality. This may be due to cortisol, often referred to as the stress hormone. Prolonged stress raises cortisol levels, which may negatively affect testosterone levels. Some ways to help reduce stress levels may include, number 1, taking a walk. 2, meditating. 3, exercising. 4, writing in a journal. And 5, speaking with a friend, family member, or healthcare professional. And it says learn more about up to 16 ways to help you reduce stress levels. Number 5, get enough vitamin D. Some research suggests a link between low vitamin D levels and low testosterone levels, which could affect male fertility. However, the authors of a 2020 research review found that while vitamin D plays a role in testicular and prostate function, there are no clinically significant benefits of vitamin D supplementation for increasing testosterone levels. Now, I do take the testosterone. I do boost mine. I also take this other formula. What is this other formula? Do I see it here? 1 second. No, I'm going to look in my box. Yeah, this is another one that I take. And this one is entitled Text 180 Boost. Text X180 Boost. This is a proprietary formula, and it's pretty doggone good. I don't have no reading glasses because this font, the text they put on here is so small, could nobody read that. But this is awesome. It's a huge pill, and it's a little unpleasant to take. Not that huge. It's a big one. But text 180 Boost, and you're wondering how I'm able to push out 325 push-ups 2 times. Now, yesterday, I didn't do my 3rd set of push-ups because in my first 2 sets, I completed 650 in 2 sets. So no need to do any more. If I had done the next one, it would have pushed it up to probably close to 700 or 800. But that's not bad. 650 push-ups in 2 sets, that's not bad at all. Next, try Tribulus terrestris. Tribulus terrestris, also known as puncture vine, is a medicinal herb sometimes used to help enhance male fertility. A 2016 test tube study involving 40 males showed that by adding 40 and 50 UG per milligram of Tribulus terrestris extract to sperm helped increase motility and fertility. A 2017 study involving men with infertility indicated and taking Tribulus terrestris for 12 weeks helped improve erectile function, but it had no effect on testosterone levels. Despite these promising results, limited research exists on the effects of Tribulus terrestris supplementation on improving male infertility. Number 7, and this is a good one. Take fenugreek supplements. Fenugreek, Trigonella foenum gracium, is a popular culinary and medicinal herb. A 2020 research showed that fenugreek supplementation helps significantly improve male testosterone levels. A 2016 study involving 120 males showed similar findings. It indicated that taking 600 milligrams of testofen, a supplement made from fenugreek seed extract and minerals, daily for 3 months, improved self-reported erectile function and frequency of sexual activity, as well as testosterone levels. Keep in mind these studies examined fenugreek extracts. Whole fenugreek, which is used in cooking and herbal tea, is unlikely to be as effective. So these use extracts, meaning they're concentrations of the oils found in fenugreek. Here, let me let you in on something I used to do, and I stopped doing it. I'm going to have to pick this up again. I took fenugreek seeds, whole fenugreek seeds, ground them up in my seed grinder, my herbal grinder, and I mixed them with turmeric and ginger. I mixed equal components of fenugreek meal, turmeric, and ginger, and then I put those into capsules myself, and I took 2 capsules of that daily. And that's probably a pretty good concentration of nutrients necessary for you. The antioxidant of the turmeric is fantastic. And of course, was it ginger powder? Yeah, it was ginger powder. I put in it as well. It was a lovely, lovely, lovely formula. So, fenugreek seeds. Number 8, get enough zinc. Please get enough zinc. Zinc is an essential mineral found in high amounts in animal foods, such as meat, fish, eggs, and shellfish. You don't need to eat that stuff to get your zinc. Get your pepitos in. Getting enough zinc is one of the cornerstones of male fertility. Observational studies indicate that low zinc status or deficiency is associated with low testosterone levels, poor sperm quality, and an increased risk of male infertility. Also, some research shows that taking zinc supplements may help increase testosterone levels and sperm counts if you have low zinc levels. Number 9 on the list, ashwagandha. Ashwagandha, Withania somnifera, is a medicinal herb that has been used in India since ancient times. A 2013 study involving males with low sperm counts indicated that taking 675 milligrams of ashwagandha root extract per day significantly improved fertility. Specifically, it increased sperm count by 167%, semen volume by 53%, and sperm motility, not mobility, sperm motility, same thing almost, by 57%. Increased sperm count by 167%, volume by 53%, and sperm motility by 57%. A 2022 research review that the American Urological Association, UA, conducted showing that ashwagandha helped increase testosterone levels by an average of 14% in 3 small studies compared to taking a placebo. Now, those were the testosterone levels increased. Speak with a healthcare professional about whether ashwagandha is a right supplement for you, and no doubt, ashwagandha is one of my favorites. I'm going to go to my book over here documenting my anti-aging supplements in chapter 14. The book is entitled Living Superfood Longevity, chapter 14. And ashwagandha, I'm going to read that one to you. There are a number of herbs in here that I use. Ashwagandha extract. Withania somnifera, known commonly as ashwagandha or winter cherry, is an evergreen shrub in the Solanaceae or nightshade family that grows in India, the Middle East, and parts of Africa. It is one of the most widely researched adaptogens. The benefits of ashwagandha include better cardiovascular performance, improved sleep, combats adrenal fatigue, improves brain functioning, concentration, and memory, helps to relieve depression, stress, and anxiety, counters infertility, anti-inflammatory, immune booster. It helps to reduce blood sugar levels, increase testosterone levels, increase fertility, increases sperm production in men, and an aid to athletic performance and strength, and is a natural aphrodisiac. Cautions regarding ashwagandha include side effects like upset stomach, diarrhea, vomiting, and possible interaction with pharmaceutical medications. It is not recommended for pregnant women and breastfeeding, and it is recommended that you take periodic breaks from using it continuously. So that is ashwagandha. Don't you love it? Yeah, we do. And that one stays in my arsenal. Number 10 on this list, eat maca root. Maca root is a popular plant food that originated in central Peru. Traditionally, it has been used for its ability to enhance libido and fertility. A 2015 study indicated that taking 1.75 grams of maca root every day for 3 months helped increase sperm count and motility in healthy males. Similarly, a 2019 research review showed that some animal studies have indicated positive effects from taking maca root on sperm quality and quantity, libido, and genital disorders. However, the AUA notes that only one study looked at the effects of maca root on erectile dysfunction, and the results were insignificant. More human research is needed to support maca root for improved male fertility. So, other tips: maintaining a healthy weight for you, very, very necessary. Balance out your BMI. Get your BMI in order. I checked my weight today. I went down a little over half a pound since yesterday, which was excellent, excellent, excellent. Today I weighed in at 142 even. And let me calculate my BMI for those of you who follow such things. And my BMI calculates to where you is. BMI calculator at 142 calculates to 21.3. That's perfect. Slightly below the center of normal, but significantly above underweight. 2142 is my BMI for today. Shoot for 142, 21.3, not my weight. Shoot for 21.3 to 22. You'll be right in the range where your body mass index is perfect. And no excuses. No excuses. I'm going to go ahead. There's one more article I have over here. Oh, I did have the short list. Maintaining a healthy weight for you. Number 2, eating a nutritious, balanced, well-balanced diet. Number 3, getting regular physical activity such as exercising. 4, quitting smoke if you smoke. Come on, nobody smokes. Reduce the use of electronics. Limiting your alcohol consumption, or eliminate the alcohol. Throw the alcohol in the same trash can that you put your cigarettes in. Lifestyle changes. If they do not help improve your fertility, speak with a healthcare professional. They could develop a plan for you. So you have low sperm count. What to do next? This article. I'm going to put this up here for YouTube listeners. Nobody on YouTube is responding to me today. Let me see if there is anyone viewing us on YouTube. View on YouTube. Going into another window here. Because sometimes people just ain't there. Going into YouTube. 4 people hit the thumbs up button. So that's not bad. You did hit the thumbs up button. So I now need to know where you is. Hopefully you will talk to us. I'm looking at Rumble, putting up that link. And this link here, put it up. So you have low sperm count, what to do next. I'm going to put it up here on my Facebook page. And I think I have all of these up in the Facebook promotion for today. Let me just double check. This is that was yesterday. Here's the Facebook promotion for today. I put up 9 links in the Facebook promotion. So let me just double check. Disappearing male, sperm count, So you have low sperm count. Yeah, I did put it up there on my Facebook page. Here's what it has to say. So you have low sperm count, what to do next, by Lauren Panoff from AOL, dated September 23, 2025. Low sperm count treatment options. Sperm production isn't set in stone, and there are ways to improve it. Depending on the cause, treatment options range from simple lifestyle changes to medical and surgical interventions. The key is figuring out what's holding your sperm back and taking action, which is why it's important to consult your healthcare provider for a comprehensive exam and plan of action. And let me step in right there. I am doing the best I can. I know this subject. I've been studying this for over 30 years. Lifestyle adjustments. Before diving into medical treatments, let's talk about the things that you can control. Your daily habits. Your lifestyle directly affects sperm production. Making the right changes can lead to noticeable improvements. Number one, improve your diet. Eat foods rich in zinc, selenium, folate, vitamin C, omega-3s, and antioxidants. This is best done by eating a variety of healthy foods like nuts, seeds, berries, citrus, leafy greens, legumes, and fatty fish. While you're at it, ditch the ultra-processed foods. Ditch them. Get rid of them. Ultra-processed food and sugary beverages. Get rid of them. They offer zero health benefits and contribute to lower sperm quality. Number two, quit risky substances. We'll keep it simple. Smoking damages sperm DNA and lowers count. Alcohol messes with testosterone levels. Recreational drugs like marijuana and anabolic steroids can tank sperm production. Point three, target stress and sleep. Chronic stress increases cortisol, which lowers testosterone over time. Poor sleep disrupts hormonal balance, reducing sperm count. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night and find ways to unwind, whether it's medicinal, bear with me, whether it's medicinal, find ways to unwind, whether it's medicinal or medication, or hitting the batting cages, or listening to calming music. Number four, stay active within reason. Regular exercise boosts testosterone and sperm quality. Aim to intentionally move your body on a daily basis, but avoid overtraining, as this can have the opposite effect. Number five, minimize heat exposure. Your privates like to stay cooler than the rest of your body, so give them space. Avoid excess warmth from things like hot tubs and saunas, and stick to boxers over briefs. Number six, consider your medications. This one should be discussed with your healthcare provider first, but if you are taking finasteride for a while, it's possible that this is playing a role in reduced sperm count. Rest assured, though, that there is no evidence finasteride causes permanent infertility, and sperm counts often bounce back when you stop using it. Now, I don't know what is finasteride. Real quickly, let me look it up. What is finasteride? And let's get that answer. And what is finasteride and its side effects? So finasteride is a medication primarily used to treat two conditions: benign prostate hyperplasia, BPH, which is an enlarged prostate, and androgenic alopecia, commonly known as male pattern baldness. It works by inhibiting the enzyme 5-alpha reductase, which converts testosterone into dihydrotestosterone, DHT. By reducing DHT levels, finasteride can help shrink the prostate and promote hair regrowth in men experiencing hair loss. What are the side effects of finasteride? While finasteride can be effective, it may also cause side effects. Here are some of the most common and serious side effects associated with its use. Sexual dysfunction. This can include decreased libido, erectile dysfunction, and ejaculation issues. 2. Breast changes. Some users may experience breast tenderness, enlargement, or lumps. Mood changes. There have been reports of depression and anxiety in some users. Allergic reactions. Rarely, users may experience rash, itching, or swelling. Testicular pain. Some men report discomfort or pain in the testicles. Increased risk of prostate cancer. Some studies suggest a potential link to a higher risk of high-grade prostate cancer. That's the deadly one. Additional considerations, duration, side effects. Some side effects may persist even after discontinuation of the medication. And lastly, consultation with a doctor. It is essential to discuss any concerns or side effects with a healthcare provider, especially if they are severe or persistent. And I guess you're going to have to discuss them with the person who likely put you on that crap anyways. I do not sign on to finasteride. Some people do. So I'm going to copy, cut, and paste this one. This was a good little piece to add to our research for the day. And I did add that. What is finasteride? So let's go forward. Medical options. If lifestyle tweaks aren't cutting it, medical treatments for diagnosed underlying conditions may help improve fertility, such as number one, hormone therapy. If hormone therapy levels are if hormones are out of whack, medications can stimulate testosterone production and sperm development. Possible treatments include eclomethine citrate to increase FSH and LH, human chorionic gonadotropin, injections to stimulate testosterone and sperm production in men with low LH, or aromatase inhibitors such as anastrozole to help lower excess estrogen that might be suppressing testosterone. Treating infections like STIs or prostatitis are affecting sperm health. Antibiotics may help to clear them up and restore a normal level. And lastly, addressing existing health conditions, diabetes, thyroid disorders, autoimmune diseases are affecting your sperm count. Treat the root cause of the problem. And I'm going to go ahead and just finish this up. There are a couple of other things. There's varicose repair, involves tying off or sealing the enlarged testicular veins to improve blood flow. Vasectomy reversal. If you had a vasectomy and changed your mind, a reversal surgery can restore sperm flow, though normal semen analysis parameters are significantly lower in this population. Sperm retrieval procedures. If sperm are being produced but not expressed, procedures like testicular sperm extraction or percutaneous epididymal sperm aspiration, PISA, can retrieve sperm for use in assisted reproduction. On that note, I want to thank you all for being tuned in today to LIV Radio, LIVTV, and LivingLife.com. I'm going to have to jump off because I got to prepare food for the clients, and that's a good thing. I did have a number of different links to put up for today. I did put them on the promotion photograph on my Facebook page. So if you really want to get these links, you go there, and that's where you're going to get them. On that note, we are out of here. There is a book I pulled out today. This book is entitled Living Superfood Longevity. Master the possibilities of high quality life extension. Live long, love strong, make lots of babies. If you want to get the book at http://keidi.biz/CRP2012. And that book is Living Superfood Longevity. I highly recommend that you do get the book. It will be very informative. Moja is in the house, Brother Dawoodi. He says, greetings, Brother Keaton and LIB family. Hello from Ghana. Yeah, man. We're thinking about you. We certainly do want to come over and spend more time, as much as we possibly can. It's been a while, long while, since I've been to Ghana. Peace and prosperity to each and every one of you. More on LIB Radio, LIBTV, and livinginblack.com.